whenever you're ready. I'll go mute for the most part because I don't like streams where people are interrupting them, but I do need to be here.
I feel it.
And I got Krizia into it, I think. I hit her up asking like, hey, when I get some money, can I get a commission? Because I want her to draw Sayori or something, you know? You know Krizia, right?
Yeah,
That's
I know
her name?
Krizia.
Yeah. Okay,
she's
cool.
Awesome.
And then, yeah, she's chill. Like, I just hit her up like randomly for that, and then out of nowhere, like, we're just chatting, but like, it's mostly just because I mentioned this game, and then she mentioned a show that she likes, but it's long messages. I'm like, shit, that's chill as fuck. Anyway, I think, and I was like, fuck it. Instead of explaining to her, I was just like, fuck it, your homework is to play the game. So I think she's gonna play it too. So I'm getting people into it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So I told her, hey, I hope you can. And she said, she's like, oh, I got a macro. I'm like, that's not an excuse. This game will run out of potato.
Right? Yeah, it can. I mean,
But you should keep the files open and just check them from time to time. See if anything changes.
Alrighty.
You go to the game. I'll also tell you eventually. I mean, what? You go to your Steam. Right-click Doki Doki.
Alright,
Go
so
to.
I just clicked new game. I had to put in my name, dude. And now,
Put
do I
John.
just read? Now it's just reading?
Yeah. Oh, you're streaming already?
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Oh, what's your Twitch? I guess I don't have it.
It's Dirt Rooster. It's just like all lowercase. I want to change that too one day, but
There it is. It's not streaming anymore.
oh, is it not? Alright, here, let me see. No, it says I'm
Oh.
broadcasting.
Okay, give me a
Sure.
sec. Yeah, there it goes. It was a clip. There we go. Hey, okay, there you go.
Alright, dope. Alright.
Now just you gotta read it out loud. You gotta narrate all this.
Fine. Alright, I'll
Alright.
narrate it. Hey, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is, oh man, Sayori. Oh man, I can't pronounce names. My neighbor and good friend since we were children.
Music's a little too loud compared to you.
Alright, hold on. Fuck, I did forget. I forgot to turn my music down. Alright, how's that at? What do you
That's
think
good.
about that?
Let me see.
Should it be louder a little bit?
Mhm.
I'll go a little bit louder.
Sayori, by the way. I think it's. I've heard. I say Sayori or it's Sayori. I don't know. Sayori.
Sayori. Dang, dude.
That's good.
Alright. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Dude, I was the kid that hated getting picked on, like, to read in class. So, like, this is gonna be a whole fucking journey right now. I'm gonna learn how to read real quick. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha! I overslept again. Should I do a voice? Should I do like an anime voice? I can't do an anime voice. But
I just talk a little softer when it's Sayori.
Oh, I feel it. Maybe your own.
Your stream's lagging a little bit, by the way. I don't know if.
Freaking. That's probably my internet. My internet's bullshit. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. I don't think I have too many viewers soon, so it's not like it's gonna be like this for a while, you know, till shit happens. But it's never gonna be perfect. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Rooster. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them.
You should have put John. Make it more real. Go back and start a new one.
No, I can't. I
Make
did type
it
John,
John.
but I didn't feel like it. No.
It has to be Johnny.
Everyone calls me
It has to be your name.
anyways, though. I don't like. Not too many people call me even by my name, my real birth-given name.
It has to be your name to be more real.
But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Rooster, have you decided on a club to join yet? No, I haven't. A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I feel that, games, anime, life. Or I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Well, that's fucked up. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What's a NEET? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. You called me a NEET, and I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm not, you know, I don't really like that. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Well, yeah, that's dope. I was in the video game club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you wait to your own club. But I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what?
Oh.
What's up, man?
For next time, he is streaming 720. It'll be way easier, and most people are on mobile, so they won't see a difference. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Yeah, I was thinking about changing that, but then I was just like, I don't know.
1080 is really hard to stream unless you have a really high upload speed, that's why.
I feel it. Well, that you could come to my club, Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to.
Sayori, best girl!
Meanie? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Aw, shit. Doki Doki. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! There's a new member here. Oh, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room.
Fucking loving this.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. This is just girl one. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Rooster, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki?
Natsuki!
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, and the smartest one in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika. Is that right? That's right. This is Monika. It's great to see you again, Rooster. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika? Come sit down, Rooster. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. Oh, do I get to choose? Oh, I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. No choice. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready?
In due time.
Ta-da! Whoa! I don't know how to say that. I don't know. I'm bad with flavor text like that. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute!
There's this mod that shows what the cupcake looks like.
That's funny. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. Not for you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, a tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but
that part I never got.
at
Where you
least
said, I
enjoy
believe
tea.
you, it's like, what? I believe you meant that. Why would that? Okay, I'm sorry. I have to interrupt right there. That's the only part that I'm like, okay.
Right? I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something new, something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica just must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Rooster, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can do so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me on to another world, then I really can't put it down. Serial horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? For what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud."
It's really lagging.
Damn.
The stream, I have to listen to you through Discord.
Damn. I can stop it and then
Yeah, just save real quick because it's not gonna say there's not autosave.
All right.
And remember, especially if you want to play again to get the nice ending, you're gonna have to go through and do a bunch of stuff over and do each person's route. So you got 9 pages of save files basically.
Alright.
So make sure you can definitely use them to go back and do stuff.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the stream really quick.
Yeah, so just cut it and then you just